Greetings and salutations. Today we are playing A Taste of the Past. I believe it follows a high school Chinese American girl who has recently lost her mother and in turn lost all the recipes that her mother had given her or taught her, maybe. We take a bus ride into town, mayhaps, and our family, like ancestors, are on the bus with us and are helping us relearn some of these recipes. Shouldn't be a very long game, but maybe it will be an entertaining little time for us. Any settings I need to do? Um, Subtitles on always, so that's on. Okay. Text speed's good. Oh yeah, voice volume. I do love that. I know you all love hearing me read and mispronounce words all the time. And my fantastic skill of doing voices is just unparalleled, really. But I will reprieve you of such gifts and let you hear the voices of the characters here. Okay, so all that's good. Actually, I'm quite cold. My brother keeps it very cool in here because he has a lot of collectibles and things. It has nothing damaged. I've turned the fan on, or turned the fan off, but the AC unit's right over my head. And it's so cold. So I have my iced coffee. I refuse to quit drinking it. So put our sweatshirt on. I have a blanket. Put our sweatshirt on, get cozy here, and enjoy a little time together. So let's try not to knock my earbuds out in the process. Oy. Sweatshirt for the win. Okay. We should be. I can pull it down all the way. Okay, I'm a whole person. I promise I can do this. Are we good? Is it where it's supposed to be? It's good enough. It's a sweatshirt. It's not going to be alluring in any way. Not that I'm trying to. Never mind. I give up. I'm going to stop saying words and just begin playing the game. Okay. Recommend finishing this game in one sitting. A playthrough usually lasts around 30 minutes. Ta-da! Let's finish this game in one sitting then, shall we? We'll do our best. I believe in us. Oh, I have to hit buttons on my keyboard, which means things have to move. E. Ingredients: soy sauce, sesame oil, some kind of a mushroom, scallions, probably not dandelions like my first thought was, carrots, noodles, sugar, oyster sauce. It's somewhat illegible, so let's click. And then E. Even the ingredient list is indistinguishable. The pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. Mom used to prop the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made me scallion pancakes before class, hot pot for special occasions. Long noodles for my birthday. My first birthday without her. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me that it was Mom's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingertips into the water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives as the... Here, this is why we need voice acting, because I'm about to butcher some more words. Gyoza hit the hot oil. I can't remember the last time we cooked together. She eventually only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks. Cooking for people who never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood our love for cow. How we'd meticulously dip the dough into congee. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day through eavesdropping on phone calls. Of course, you're not when I need you the most. Oh, we fall asleep. Nighty night. can't believe I fell asleep. I bet I've missed my stop. Where is everyone? We're a cute little girl. I'm supposed to move? Oh, okay, we can walk. That's as far as we can go that way. Oh, well, there's an arrow. Grandma? Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple feet tall. I thought it'd be years before we met again. What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. Your mom left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I'm not a fool, right? You all read the settings page. It said voice acting, correct? Did I have to turn it on? Is there a way I can get back? Voice volume. That's what it says. I have everything up. Everything is as it should be, but okay. Alright, let's move our cursor out of the way. It's just getting on my nerves. I found her here, May. Even though it's been so long since your great-grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all of these memories and I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. Wait, Mom's here? Where can I find her? There's so much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Why can't I see her now? Where is she? Your mom misses you. Have you been eating? You look thinner than I remember you. Why does any of that matter? She's gone and I'm talking to my dead grandma. I have something I must tell you before you go. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Do you remember the first time you swam? When I was 6? I used to take you to the swimming pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mom wasn't there, but she was cooking dinner for us. When you made it to the deep end for the first time, your mom made you maypole tofu, your favorite at the time. She loves you. You haven't been here for the past few years. She wasn't there then, and she's not here now. She's been there all your life, even if you don't see it now. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you were cared for, moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's to love even when no one is watching. But how am I supposed to know if she loves me if I don't see it? It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art classes. She never passed down any of her recipes, though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Take this list and go to the fridge. You know, the fridge that's on the bus or / train thing. That's normal. I promised your mom I'd give this to you. Did I take it? Okay. Oh. Yes, Abaji. Actually, this is Chinese, so I don't know what it is. That's Korean. Actually, Abaji is father. This would be Hanabaji. It said E. It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandmother hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, but not yet. I never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know, they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip. Sounds like her. So you live here and grandma lives here too? I guess you could say that. How are you holding up? I can't stop thinking about Mom. I can barely get up in the morning. Remembering her is part of accepting that she is gone. You'll remember her when you hear her favorite song on the radio or when you set the table for dinner. But it'll also hit you when you see something beautiful and wish you could tell her. The truth is, you will never stop grieving her, but you will learn to celebrate her life by cherishing these memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. You know, I'm very bad about that. If someone I love or care about calls me and leaves a voicemail, I need to move this plate out of my way so I can get this blanket, and they leave a voice message, I save it, at least one, because I'm still cold, guys. In a previously done video, I know I mentioned a friend that passed away, and as time passes, you forget what people's voices sound like. And so I still have voicemails from my mom, from cousins, from friends, and as I change phones and I lose those, I replace them with the new ones. If I miss a call or something and I get a new voice message, I keep the new ones. I keep every single one that I can because I want those memories, and so I get that. I totally get that. I try to remember to make her food, but the online recipes I found are never as good as hers. Soon you'll learn how to carry her with you properly. But for now, I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school. How have you been? Let's talk about art class. Mr. Lau. I don't know, guys. This is why I need a voice actor. Mr. Liu? Do you remember him? Ah, yes, your art teacher. He submitted my portrait of Mom to the Mother's Day contest. It'll be my first Mother's Day without her. I'm sure she wishes she could see your painting. How is school? It's been awkward. Everyone in class always walks on eggshells around me. I got sent home from class last week for crying. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid, and now my mom's dead. Then they started crying. Fair. So then I started comforting them, even though I'm the one with the dead mom. And they were like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mom died. But I don't have to imagine. I'm going to be reminded for the rest of my life that my mom's dead. Every holiday when I get married, when people ask what my parents do, Thanksgiving is coming up, and I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents, even though Mom and I didn't even do anything for Thanksgiving. It's the fact that I all know I never can be, or what can never be. And I am bitter about people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. Your feelings may not be necessarily right, but they're human. Those feelings are absolutely valid. Those are all valid feelings. They may not be comfortable. They're not wrong. She has every right to feel that way. Your mom's passing is going to be painful and awkward and selfish, but that's okay. You're allowed to be painful or pained and awkward and a little selfish whenever someone passes, especially someone so close and you're so young. Now, as we grow, we move on to an extent. That hole will never be filled. No one will ever take that place. But we learn how to cope and deal. We don't continuously act selfishly, but we learn how to navigate those feelings. But when you're young and it's fresh, this is totally normal. I promise you're holding up as any person would. And one day, your classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. I hope not. I hope their mothers don't die. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking of you. Okay. Is this the fridge? Alright. Noodles. Mushrooms. Scallions. sesame seed oil? No. Okay, we got it. Oops, I hit the mouse pad. Okay. New dead relative. Hi, have I met you before? You look familiar. May, is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great-grandmother. These voices are terrible. I think Mom showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. Have you had the funeral yet? It was last week, so this was very recent. See? This is totally normal. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird. Like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associates ask me looking for anything in particular today? Yeah. And it's not just that. Who's going to take me to 99 Ranch? Who's going to watch scary movies with me? Part of me doesn't want to be happy because that will mean I've accepted her death. But it's what your mom would want you to do. Be happy. I reconnected with your mother recently. All she talked about was you. What about the other child? Until just now, we didn't even know there was another child. Do you want to hear what she said? Yes, I would. She said that she could not be more proud of you. She told me about how your robotics club made it to finals, how boldly you paint, your love for 80s music. A girl after mine own heart. She remembers all these things about your life. That's how you know she loves you. I didn't know she felt that way. You think that if everyone goes through loss, that we'd learn a better way to cope. We have the stages of grief to guide us, but grief doesn't know it's supposed to be linear, and that is absolutely fair. It is not linear. And you can think you're past one stage, like it's denial, sadness, anger, bargaining maybe? Denial, sadness, anger, bargaining, and then acceptance. And you can think that you're past one, and then you jump and revert back to another one. And you can skip around, and you can go and think you've accepted it, and then the next thing you know, you're back to bargaining, and it's not linear. And there's no correct way. Now, there are wrong ways, but there's no right way, per se. I feel like I'm going through it's 4 stages. My apologies. I made up 5. I just made a new stage. I don't know which one it was, but there it is. I feel like I'm going through the 4 stages all at once. You can take all the time you need. I wish I had more time so I could get to know you better, but I should let you go. Who are you? Hi, you must be my great-grandpa. You must be May. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? And kind of terrible. Fair. Sounds like things haven't changed then. Sorry about your mother, but let's get your mind off it, okay? We can talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? Yeah, what's like being dead now? How did you meet my great-grandma? We were in the same high school, and we passed notes to each other. We drew doodles poking fun at our teacher. When I moved away for the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to, and I'd draw the latest pranks the soldiers pulled on each other. Eventually I came back from serving, and I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. Aww, that is precious. I wish someone wrote me letters. Man, that's sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherited her looks. Thanks, Grandpa. My turn to ask about you. What makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with Mom. Falling asleep to the sound of rain. Listen to throwback songs in the car. That's good. The small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you. I had a complicated relationship with your great-great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're interesting people. That's fair. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. After my dad died, I had to pick up his stuff from my childhood house, and it was only then that I realized how similar we were. Navigating the familiar roads in my neighborhood, working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose was. You're lucky you had this bond when your mom was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there when she was alive. You'll learn about your mom as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. This train is quite dirty. Before you go, why don't you wash your hands before you travel further? Sure. Oh, is that the wash basin? Click and hold to wash your hands. I'm gonna wash my hands like this from now on. Like, just like this. In front of the water. I'm gonna, from now on, this is how I will wash my hands. Oh, I have to stop right on the line? I can't wash them for too long. I'll get too clean. Okay then. Hey kid, I heard you need a ticket to ride the train. What? I'm just messing with you. Just something great uncles do. I'm sorry, I'm confused on how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each car houses a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously, though, especially your great-grandfather. He's been telling me the same stories from the war for decades now. What is my purpose here? What are these ingredients for? Should it be obvious from how everyone's talking to you? About Mom? She left something for all of us to give you. Why me, though? Why not Dad? Because you're her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. What about the sister? And also because having kids means finally someone will laugh at your jokes. That doesn't last long, though. No. My mom has one joke. And she tells it to everyone. Well, she's got several jokes. We're a jokey family. But she will tell this one joke to anyone and everyone who will listen. It's her favorite. And she has told it so many times. And I can't help but laugh every time she tells it, because she gets so tickled at her own recounting of this joke. It's pretty great. Were you a parent? I am. You never stop being a parent, even when you're dead. When my wife was pregnant, I was terrified. I felt like I should have prepared more, had more patience, earned more money, knew more. But then my son was in my arms and I knew everything was going to be okay. That's what being a parent is, being okay as long as your kid is. Is that how my mom felt? I'm sure of it. You read every book and consult every doctor, and you still don't feel at ease until your child is safe. I wish Mom could see me now and tell me everything is going to be okay. There's still so much left for me to do, and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me what you have to do. Grow up? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase. You have to go through an emo phase. It's mandated. Find myself, work at the bookstore down the street like I always dreamed of. I have to paint something greater than I've ever done before. One day you will do those things, and we'll be here, cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. Congratulations, great uncle. Huh? Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. You can boil them on the stove before you go. I already had noodles. Select the right temperature at 80 Celsius. Select the right temperature at 110 Celsius. Set the right temperature at 100. Okay. Hi, May. I'm unable to read Chinese or Mandarin. I'm gonna call her Lee. That's a solid name. Solid Chinese name. It's an honor to meet you. Your grandmother told me that you're an artist. I'd like to hear about what art you do. I paint watercolor portraits. What have you done recently? I did a painting of me and Mom. She's the sun and I am the moon. You can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day, but Mom never got to see it. You must really care for your mom then. I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. I don't know if anyone's told you, but I used to paint as well. I did traditional brush paintings of mountains and trees. Painting's the only time I feel like my old self. No one tells me how I'm supposed to feel. Have you ever written poetry on your paintings? That's what I used to do in my time. I'd sometimes write my own or use... I wonder if my Google Translate visual thing can tell me what that says. Where's my translator? Translate. Camera. Open camera. Alright, if I hold it up to the screen. Oh, Lee Bays. There we go. Lee Bays. Work. Ta-da! Technology at work here. I only ever write in my journal. I'm not poetic or anything. How about you try now? Write a poem about painting. A poem about moving on. Here goes nothing. Grief is a book where the words are out of order. The pages can no longer make us forget. Grief is a book that burns every time someone tells me to move on. Or they pretend to understand. A book with its spine torn out that throws itself into the fire without anyone caring. Grief is a book that cannot take you to another world. Grief is love that's lost its path, or the laughter cannot listen to certain songs anymore, where the ending is already written. Are you sure this is your first time doing poetry? One more thing. Your mother wants you to chop and fry these vegetables. Don't forget before you move on. Pick up the knife and chop the veggies. Put the knife back where you found it. I want to chop them smaller. I want finely chopped scallions. Okay. Hey, I chopped some veggies. Look at me. It's a doggo! Ruff, ruff! It's so cute. Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Pull it back up again. I'm gonna have names. I should have done this for Lee. Wang Shu. This is Wang Shu, everybody. Hello, Wang Shu. I'm May. Nice to meet you. I heard about your mom. It's going to be hard, but you need to take care of your sister. Your dad is busy with his job. She lost her mom too. Exactly. Thank you, Wang Shu, for saying what I've been saying. Yes, we must mourn together, not separately. She needs her older sister to be there for her. I know, but I'm barely holding on myself, and that is fair. That is very, very fair. Look, loss doesn't come easy. My mom died when I was 5. That's sad. But your grandma made sure you could have a better life in America, and you shouldn't throw that away because your mom is gone. You need to take responsibility of your sister. This is a touchy area, and I know I monologue a lot about things like this, but people try to say good things and helpful things and encouraging things. But it's not, if she's a high school student, she's not an adult. Yes, she needs to be there for her sister to an extent, but it is not her job to raise her sister. Now, I say that, and then I would do the exact opposite, because I did a lot for my siblings growing up. I stepped into roles that I probably shouldn't have had to step into, and did things that at my age I shouldn't have been doing or shouldn't have had to have done. So, I get it. But there needs to be, it takes a village. And a 16, 17-year-old girl is not going to have the ability, first and foremost, to handle the loss of a loved one and the raising of a child. I'm just saying. We don't know how old the sister is, but I'm just saying. It's not fair to put all that responsibility onto her. Not a week after her mother's funeral. It's just not fair. And that's what I'm going to say about that. For now, because I'm probably going to go on a tangent again. I'm a tangent queen. It doesn't have to be much. Just make sure she's had dinner and finished her homework. Do you understand? That's fair. I know what I would say, and I would just brush it off, because that's what I do. I'm not a confrontational person, not when it comes to my own feelings and situations. Now, if this was somebody else, and I was having to defend them, like I've been known to do, like I do in video games, I'm defending these fictional characters for no reason. Because I don't want you to think that I condone this kind of treatment of young people and children and grieving folk. I don't care how old you are. Grief is grief. But, I want to see what the dialogue, I'm curious as to how they'll handle this. Isn't that too harsh? I'm a kid too. I don't even know how to take care of myself. I haven't been able to sleep with the lights off for the past month, or paint. Every time I try, I see her everywhere, reminding me to wash my brushes, telling me what colors to use. All you need to do is try. You need to understand the value of work. Your dad has to pay for your art classes by himself now. Sure, let's guilt her. Let's guilt her for having a hobby that keeps her sane. Why not? Haven't you considered that? But Mom put me in painting classes, and it's one of the only things that makes me happy. Exactly. This is between her and her father. This is not your place, nosy Wang Shu. Listen, I just want what's best for you. Yeah, and that is to bountifully unload bountiful and plentiful amounts of guilt onto you for just trying to exist. Don't worry. Think about it, okay? No. Go away, Wang Shu. You've angered me. Oh, I have to do a puzzle. All right. This is a corner. This is a corner. This is. Oh, it's doing stuff as I go. This is a corner. This is a corner. This is an edge. It's all edges. I'm gonna assume it says sun and moon, and that's a semblance of her watercolor painting. Wangshu, you're my least favorite. Choo, choo, choo. You sure know how to keep a lady waiting. Is this the last train? You could keep exploring, but no one else will know anything about making noodles. You know how to make the long noodles? You mean longevity noodles? I'm the one who created the original recipe. She says, don't speak to me about the old spells, child. She was there when they were written. But I'm missing one of the ingredients. All I know is that your mother told me to give you this. Wood ear mushrooms, she remembered. I feel terrible. Of course she did. She's your mom. The long noodles represent a long life. That's why you eat it on your birthday. This is your mother's final gift to you, a reminder of your Chinese heritage. You can get through this, May. Your mother told me you're a strong woman. People keep telling me that after she died, but I didn't do anything. I just begged the universe, my friends, whatever god there might be, that she would come back. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles were. I wish I knew how to celebrate my identity like she did, knowing the right amounts of sesame oil to add to wontons, navigating 99 Ranch like my home, preserving my culture for the next generation, not live in an empty house of people who forgot Mom as she was, spirited and wise, who taught me how to hold a paintbrush. But you did do something. You're carrying on your heritage by taking care of yourself. That's what she would have wanted. What do you want to do now? I'd want to stay longer. I want to know more about... Oh, I forgot the name. What's the name again? Translate the word. Ming-Shi's paintings and Grandma share stories about Mom. Oh yeah, that's when I named Lee. I wish I could give you more time, but you need to get home soon. After you've mixed the noodles, you've done all that you need to do. There's a ball at the end of the train. Remember carefully. Oh Lord, I did not look at that. Oh no. I didn't understand what it was wanting me to do. Oh, but I didn't. I did not pay attention. I just knew that it couldn't have been in the order that they put them in. Oh Lord. But it just came. Is this train a circle? Oma?
Mom? Is that you?
Here's
Happy birthday, May.
I can't believe you're here. So much has happened ever since you left. I need you back.
You know I can't leave.
But why did it have to be so soon? Why couldn't you stay for my graduation or be there for my robotics final?
I wish I could have stood by you through all of those moments.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I never appreciated how you took extra shifts to put me through art class. I'm sorry I don't help Dad enough. I'll do anything for you back, please.
You don't have to be sorry for anything. Do you remember the first time I made you noodles? You were in the 3rd grade, so small and curious. The store ran out of bean sprouts and you suggested wood ear mushrooms. From then on, that ingredient became our tradition. Our cultural heritage is shaped by these small moments. You've always been a part of that.
I'm everything I am today because of you. I never thanked you for making kanji for me when I was sick, or for believing in my paintings.
Don't worry. Just knowing that I'll always be in your heart brings me peace.
Thank you, Mom, for everything. I wish we could have dinner together one last time.
I'm sorry for leaving so soon.
You did more than enough for me. You were the greatest mom I could have asked for.
May, I want you to keep painting. Ask Dad to take you to that New Order concert. Live like you did before my passing, spirited and open.
I don't know if I can do that without you.
I'll always be with you. It looks like this is your stop. I love you. Always.
I love you too. Goodbye, Mom.
A scoop. Also, 6 years ago, this is as I guess with our mom. Scoop a small spoonful of mixing to the center, then use your spoon to connect the wrapping like this. But how do we add the soup? Some of the filling will become the soup. All we have to do is wrap the rest of these and steam them. Want to try? Okay. What do you want me to do? Oh. I've made like egg rolls before, but never anything like this. I don't really understand what it wants me to do there. There we go. Now I'm getting it. The arrows are more confusing than the actual work. Hey guys, I'm making dumplings. Ooh, dumplings! Ta-da! They're beautiful. I'd eat them. Would you eat them? Perfect. I knew my girl was a fast learner. And after dinner, can we go to the pool? Ask Grandma. She can take you. But I want you to go with me. I have to clean up after dinner. Please, pretty please. Okay, how about this? If you clean up with me, we can all go together. Yes, Grandma, Mommy said we can go to the pool with it. Mommy said she can go to the pool with us today. Don't go so fast. We have to finish these dumplings first. Where did you learn to make such yummy food? Your grandmother taught me. Who taught Grandma? Her mom taught her, and one day you'll teach your kids. May, I want to talk to you about school tomorrow. You're starting the 6th grade. So we're as seniors. Okay, so if they're in the US, then they're doing school that way. Because I know school in different countries is different grades and different ages and things. If she starts the 6th grade, and it's 6 years ago, then we are a senior. So we're between 17 and 18. Still young. Don't remind me. Middle school is going to be even more challenging, but I know you can get through it. I was looking through my stuff today when I found a card you wrote me when you were in 2nd grade. Your teacher had you write all these letters for your Mother's Day, or for Mother's Day. You said you are lucky to have me as a mom, but really, I'm lucky to have you. I get to have a little girl who's the brightest person in every room. Us moms, we're always talking about how we can raise our kids better, if our kids will be good people or smart. Am I a good person? I don't know what happened. It moved by itself. Hey, she stole my doll first. You asked the question, didn't you? Mate, don't forget how brightly you shine. You see the world with all this care. Don't let that go. You really think so? Of course. I want you to know how much I love you is all. Okay. Noodles, soy sauce. I don't like that noise. Done. Soy sauce. I actually am not a huge fan of soy sauce. It's salty. I'm just gonna put one. Veggies and toppings. I'll take carrots. Just to make it real pretty like. Some scallions. And that's how I get the scallions. Let's go like that. There we go. I love scallions. Give me more. Okay. Mushroom, 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 and mushroom. Okay, that's mushroom. And sesame seeds. I want to shake them. Shake. I guess I'll get 2 shakes. 3 is the magic number. It's beautiful! Aww. My sleeve keeps getting caught on the mouse pad, so I'm sorry for the noise.
I went to 99 Ranch the other day. My first time there without you. Did you feel emotional the first time you came to America? You must have been so excited to find an Asian supermarket and not just one exotic shelf in the grocery store. I walked past the aisles, the lychee jellies you used to buy me as a kid, the grandmas gossiping at the produce section. All those times I used to sneak Hello Panda in our shopping cart.
I love Hello Panda.
I didn't know what brand of udon to buy. I tried to call you, but you couldn't answer. Then a lady came up to me. She grabbed udon off the shelf and told her daughter, "This one is my favorite." And just like that, I knew you were watching over me. I don't know how things are going to change, but I'll keep painting. I'll help Dad take care of Amy. I'll take everything you've given me and continue to love our family. I'm hopeful for the future, and all it took was a taste of the past.
Aww. Well, that was cute. It was a little longer than the game said it was going to be, and that's my fault. Internal dialogue and monologue with oneself can be time-consuming, but at the same time, I just wanted to share my thoughts because that's what I do a lot. I share my thoughts a lot. I have lots of thoughts, but that was an adorable little game. I enjoyed it greatly. I'm very glad we took the time to play it. It was very cute. The art was lovely. It was whimsical and just nifty, and I liked the use of the Mandarin or Chinese characters in some of the aspects, and I'm glad I had remembered. Technology helped us to know some of the names. But yeah, that was really lovely. Thanks guys for playing with me. I appreciate it. Until next time, toodles.